This is my 5th Spider-Man video, resulting in my realisation that I have 5 Spider-Man videos, but also to discovering the appeal of The Spectacular Spider-Man, a 2008 series that I think may be a perfect superhero cartoon. It follows the recognised formula of introducing Peter Parker as a smart social outcast who's confusingly been surrounded by 3 attractive girls obviously flirting with him. At what point are you considered popular in this universe? Also, why does that not happen to me? He's recently gained powers, managing the struggles of both his vigilante and personal life. An important factor is the careful divide between the two. His personal life is fraught with social conflict and pressure to make difficult decisions and understandable mistakes with lasting consequences for emotional investment. Peter's life is also laden with characters who evolve beyond their obvious traits, seemingly unlike the ones of the 2017 cartoon, which is another day, maybe. Spider-Man's life is similarly complex. Villains are introduced prior to their villainy. Some are tragic, some are faintly noble, and some are comical. At least 2 are genuinely empathetic before the inevitable changes. The storylines are brilliantly layered with excellent foreshadowing, compelling moral crisis, and issues intertwining gracefully, establishing a compact and varied sense of place. The series also embraces darker ideas using accessible methods. The Black Suit Spider-Man storyline doesn't even have him transform into Tobey Maguire and start dancing. Now that's restraint. Anytime Peter's socially ostracised intellectual status is acknowledged, it's either casually humorous or plot relevant, so always feels genuine. Seemingly unlike in the 2017 cartoon, that one is another day maybe. An incredible feature of the Spectacular Spider-Man that I've neglected mentioning until now are the fight sequences. Amazingly lively, elaborate, perilous, and perfectly displaying the characteristics of all those involved. They amazingly capture the essence of possessing Spider-Man's powers in ways that real life can't. Even online, it's impossible to find someone who owns a radioactive spider and will actually give you permission to get bitten by it. I've tried. As a result, I've been banned from a lot of dating websites. In one crucial fight against 6 villains, this show's version of the Sinister Six, Spidey uses typical resourcefulness to end a dangerous situation in a rewarding fashion. The well-chosen voice cast includes Josh Keaton in the lead role, capably embodying the 2 personalities. Vanessa Marshall is a genuinely charming MJ, and enjoyable appearances from John DiMaggio aka Bender from Futurama as Sandman, Robert Englund aka Freddy Krueger as Vulture, and Alan Ubach aka Mame Melda from Coco as Liz Allen. My only possible criticism is of the art style, the minimalism of which can feel faintly childish to me at times, and causes a slight disconnect with the tone. But this is totally forgivable. While the stylization may not fit with the more grounded scenes, it lends itself amazingly to the costume designs and combat. I may be over-amorous, and this level of excitement over a cartoon may be a result of never being flirted with by 3 people at once like Peter Parker has been. Oh god, I'm so alone. I've forgotten my point. Oh yeah, I may be whatever I said I was a few seconds ago, but this show is brilliantly complex. The only 2-dimensional thing about this perfect superhero cartoon is the animation. Is that wordplay or just saying words? I always confuse the two. Thanks for listening to my summary of The Spectacular Spider-Man. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you've seen The Spectacular Spider-Man, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment below. And if you don't watch my next video, I'll charitably assume you're watching The Spectacular Spider-Man, as opposed to messaging strangers and asking if they have a radioactive spider that might bite you so you end up with powers. Or watching the 2017 Spider-Man cartoon, because that one is just another day. Living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs, swinging from the highest ledge, he can leap above our heads. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man.